to Senior Science Investigation 1.2, Lifestyle Chemistry. We are investigating how to make a sauce. We are making mayonnaise, we are making a salad dressing, we are making a hollandaise sauce, all in the name of what type of mixture are these? My first question for you is, which syllabus dot points does this practical relate to? And it's the expectation to all the students that prior to your prac, your double period prac on Thursday, that you come prepared knowing a little bit about the experiment you're going to do. The experiment, what your aim is, what your equipment is, the materials that you will need, the possible results, how to collate your possible results. Everything comes with you on Thursday after you have watched this delightful presentation. Your methods you will find in your Senior Science Lifestyle Chemistry book on page 130. You may also look up your prac in Heinemann Senior Science on page 10. I will now go through all of the equipment that you will need to make two of the pracs. The first prac is the salad dressing prac, and the second one is mixing of oil and water. I will, however, not show you the results. It is an expectation that you will follow on from where I finished to note and tabulate the results. Record the results in whatever format you believe is the best way to demonstrate what you've done in the prac. It might be a graph, it might be a table, it might be just a list of observations, right? But following on from your collation of your results, you need to be able to ascertain a series of discussion points that you found after recording your observations. So let's make sure that we record our observations properly. Discussion questions. I'm going to give you some discussion questions before I show the equipment and before I show you the method. I would like you to try and even answer these before you come to the prac. For instance, what does it look like when the mixture look like when you add oil and water and you whisk? Just a light whisk. What happens after you add the egg? What type of mixture was produced in just the basic oil and water? And then what type of mixture was produced after you added the egg? And it's up to you to also endeavour to find out, to find out what type of mixture it is, what kind of colloid have you made. Another thing that I need you to discover before you come to the prac is, what is an emulsifier? What is the role of the emulsifier? And I want you to go to your fridge. And in your fridge, I want you to look at some commercial products. Some colloids, mixtures that have already been made that are sitting there in your fridge. I want you to go and look at some commercial mayonnaise. I want you to look at the lovely French dressing / Italian salad dressing, commercially made. Have a look at your tartare sauce and tell me what are the active ingredients in these commercial products. What is the active emulsifier in this product? Back, glasses on, very important. My apologies. Add the vinegar to the oil and allow it to settle. 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Vinegar comes out fast. They've just been allowed to settle. Shouldn't be showing you the results. Give it 1 minute. 1 minute gone. Shake the mixture vigorously. Jar lid on tight. Shaking vigorously. Shaking vigorously. Shaking, shaking. Vigorously. 1 minute of shaking. And what do you see? Record your observations. Experiment 1 done. First observation, when you've added the 2 mixtures together. Observation of what the vinegar, the consistency of the vinegar, the consistency of the vegetable oil. Add them together and what do you have? You tell me what we have. You record your observations. Prac number 2, oil and water. You are adding 1/4 cup of oil, 1/4 cup of water. It says half a cup in your book, just do 1/4 of a cup. 1/4 of a cup is 125 mils to a 500 ml beaker. 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of water. One-quarter cup of water. And we're going to whisk vigorously. Not allowed to see the results of the whisking vigorously. Give it about 30 seconds. Not too vigorous, we don't want to smash the glass beaker. Then you take a few drops of an egg yolk, which I prepared earlier. A few drops of an egg yolk, and I'm going to add it to my mixture of oil and water, and I'm going to whisk vigorously. And I can't show you the results, that's up to you to find out. You need to record your observations after whisking the oil and water. You need to record your observations after whisking the egg yolk into the water and the oil. And then it asks you to shake vigorously. And the jar comes along. Open up your jar, pour your whisked into the jar, and shake vigorously. Once again, you determine the results, you record what you see. Vigorously, much more vigorously than that. 1 minute of shaking, and what do you observe? That is prac number 2. Record your observations, follow your method, do it slowly, work slowly, watch what happens progressing from oil and water, egg yolk, whisking, and then shaking vigorously.